Hello everybody, it is me, your FS and Primary Principal, Mr. Cooper here. I hope you're all well and happy weekend. It's been a wonderful week here, finished with a fantastic event in Key Stage 2 with the Alkale Mile. Normally we celebrate that with all three community schools coming together to run around the whole kind of space around the schools, running a full mile, competing against each other, celebrating with each other, and it's a fantastic community event. And obviously right now, unfortunately, we can't operate that in the same way, but nevertheless, it was really great to see our children out on our sports field, walking the Alkale Mile in a very safe and socially distanced way to kind of celebrate that time of community coming together and keep that tradition going. And hopefully next academic year we'll be able to operate that fully and welcome our neighbouring schools back into our facilities. But a wonderful celebration nonetheless, and the students really enjoyed being outside, getting them active and walking that full mile around the pitch. 5 times I think it was around the full football field. So that was a brilliant end to the week. Over this week, I've seen some fantastic learning taking place across the primary aspect of the academy, and which includes our foundation stage. I have seen students in Year 4 who've been accessing our green screen room of a culmination of their news reports that they've been doing, with lots of fantastic backgrounds behind them and really getting themselves into the role of news reporters and really bringing their writing to life, which has been absolutely fantastic. Lots of fantastic numeracy skills developing Year 1 and 2. Children using things like Numicon and rulers, really developing those core skills and applying those number skills that are developed in Term 1 and turning them into kind of practical skills in Term 2 and applying them into lots of different contexts, should I say, such as measuring and counting and a whole variety of different ways. So it's been wonderful to see this rich learning taking place. And as I said, Term 2 is really where you see that learning accelerating and the depth of knowledge coming through as children apply the learning that they've established in and the knowledge that they established in Term 1 and apply it in lots of different ways in Term 2. And the main thing that I wanted to talk to you about, and you'll probably hear me going on and on and on about this over the next few weeks, is of course learning ladders for our Year 1 to 6 parents. Yesterday we hosted a webinar which shared a very short how-to video of how to access Ladders at Home, which is the parent portal, on what content is available for you. And just going to quickly remind you, and I've put this in our newsletter as well today, is Learning Ladders first of all shares your child's personal progress. So you log on, and in the highlights tab it will share all the learning objectives that your child is currently working on and still needs a bit more practice on, and what they've recently completed. And then if you go into the goals tab, you can go into each individual subject and see a list of all the objectives that your child is currently working on or has completed. And that's it gives you a brilliant detailed picture of exactly what your child has been up to in class and what they've been learning about and how you can support them at home. Because of course, if a child is still working on an objective, then you can do some extra work at home if you really want to give them that extra boost. And of course, some parents need to know how to help their children at home. Each objective has a little tab that says articles. If you click on articles, there is a whole list of information about what each objective means, how you can support your child at home, how it's taught in school. There's links to resources on the web for you to access to facilitate that practice. And so it really allows parents to get a full detailed picture of how your child is performing, what they're learning, and how they're learning it. And that's really important for us to start to share that all the time. And once you've accessed Ladders at Home, you can access that whenever you like, 24 hours a day, and it is updated regularly by the teachers. So please, if you have already registered for that, then start accessing it. If you haven't already accessed and registered for Ladders at Home, then I have, Mr. Waterworth, has sent out your registration links directly to your personal emails. It's not gone out on D6 because obviously that link is personal for you and your child, and so we don't want to send out links on D6 that other parents can access. To keep the security, that link is only live for today. So if you haven't already registered for Learning Ladders, please go onto your emails, look at that link and click on it and register and create your login details, and then you've registered for Ladders at Home. One of the key reasons to access that as well is your end of year reports will also be released on Ladders at Home, so everything is in one place. So if you don't register now, then obviously if you don't register for the rest of this year, then you may find it difficult to access your end of year report when it is released at the end of term 3. However, if you missed the link today, which I hope you don't, but if you do, then please contact the school and Mr. Waterworth can resend that link that will last again for just under 24 hours for you to access and register and log on. We're aiming for 100% of primary parents being logged on and accessing their child's progress reports over the next few weeks. So please look out for that link because it's a fantastic resource for all of our parents to access their child's information about their child's learning all of the time whenever you like, and it's brilliant. One of the final features of Learning Ladders as well is it is translatable, which means you can access your child's report in over 100 different languages. If you would like to know more about Ladders at Home, then you can access the webinar that was shared yesterday. That is available on D6. If you go into D6 and go into resources and into the workshop section, there will be a link to the recording of the webinar for you to look at and to give you some more details of what Learning Ladders looks like and what the parent portal, the Ladders at Home, looks like and how you can access that. So it's a fantastic opportunity for our parents to have more information about their child and more information about the school all in one place. And that's it from me for this week. Nice and short and sweet. Please stay safe this weekend, rest, and we look forward to seeing you bright and early here next Sunday for, I believe, week 5 of our term 2. Take care, everybody. See you later.